Hello and welcome to Warcraft Rumble. We're doing Cairne Bloodhoof right now. Now, I'll be very honest with you, I am not accustomed playing this character in PvP, but I'm trying to get myself a good build that will work. So right now we're going to send our little wolf here straight up the middle so we can collect those chests and hopefully they can go straight down to the enemy base and just do a little bit of damage. I probably did not need to use my Quillbore, but I've been playing this Maya of Shadowsong build for so long that I feel like I need to collect both chests so quickly. So we're going to summon Cairne on the right hand side with a contingent on the left hand side just in case to head towards the enemy base. And as you can see here, we're also collecting resources, which is very smart. He does have a giant and Baron Rivendell on the field. Now, wow, okay, so my Tauren just decided to ignore that giant and go straight in a whole curve against Baron Rivendell. That was actually pretty funny. Now, we have units on their base. I don't know if it'll be enough to really take him out. I doubt it, because he's probably going to count as well, but we're going to get some damage off right there. As you can see, at least he took a little chunk. Now, we do need to defend what is coming to us right now, and that mainly is that giant, because the Baron Rivendell was already taken out. Now, no, what are you doing? The Tauren literally walked backwards. He was meant to go for the chest. That is what I wanted. If he went for the chest, that would have been perfect, allowing me to summon way more units than I can right now. Hopefully the wolf can get there in time to contest the amount of gold there, and he does with the turret, so I should be fine collecting that chest anyways. Now the dragon is actually coming super handy for me. Why? Because he doesn't really have air units and a lot of heavy ground units. Now the Pyromancer is going to be the biggest issue I have to deal with, mainly because that Pyromancer does so much damage, but at the same time she is super squishy. Now we're doing damage right here. My ogre, oh no, my ogre is gone, and that Quillbore is not taking that base. We need to be very careful here, so I'm going to summon my Tauren because I do not want my secondary turret to go down. I don't need that right now. Now those whelps, I don't actually own that unit yet, but I'll be very honest with you, it looks super interesting to have. I feel like it would be necessary for a lot of different builds, so hopefully one day soon I get offered it in this shop, because it's so random how the shop works. I have not been offered that and the bat, like ever, which is really weird. Okay, so he summons another giant. This is a very interesting match because it's going on a lot longer than I'm accustomed to. It's very long and making me think where I should place my units, because any wrong move will cost me. Now I need to find a way to deal with that giant or take his secondary turret or his main base. One of the two needs to happen. I know I have Cairne coming straight in with my ogre, so that's actually a plus. We're going to send in our little Tauren here, and this should be more than enough to deal with it with the Dark Spare Troll coming in the background. Now the sad part is nobody's actually hitting. Oh, perfect. That was just as I was about to say. That Tauren heard me and was like, nope, I'm going to take that back line out, and did it. Now we have a nice little force going towards our enemy base, and he doesn't really have anything that can really, oh no, he did send one of those whelps, so maybe, who knows. But my Quillbore is collecting the chests in the middle, and we actually cleared out thanks to my ogre and my dark spare troll. This may be the push we need that might actually end the game. And we do have a wolf. Sadly, I forgot to change the arrow, so the wolf actually went in a direction I didn't want, but who knows. He's come in to help right now and tank a little bit for my units, and they get eliminated by the harpies, and that's okay. We do have another Cairne on the field, and we're going to back him up with the Tauren warrior. Now I could have dropped the dark spare troll, but I'm saving it just in case I need it for something else. Since I use my ogre over there, I'll probably eventually use my dark spare troll to back up Cairne and the Tauren. They should be more than enough of a force to take that turret. We literally not have to worry, because I'm pretty sure my enemy is also starved for units, and now we both have gold income ×2. I love the fact that this is how it works for the little overtime. I think it's hilarious because now we can just spam units technically. It all comes down to what units we spam, especially if you have tanky units. It's so good. Okay, so as you can see there, my ogre's holding his own right there, and my Quillbore actually is doing a fantastic job against the boss, Baron Rivendell, and thankfully my wolf went in for that charge and gave us the victory, so that worked out in my favor. And we're here in the second game. We're going to collect, oh wait, is it lagging out? But yeah, we're going to collect these resources whenever this game decides to start. I've also seen a little buggy issues within Warcraft Rumble, but again, it is a new game. They'll work it out eventually. All right, we're back. So my Quillbore finally made it from underground, and he's collecting those resources right there. He did summon skeletons on this first chest, or the chest on his side, which is quite interesting. Now, I didn't really have anything else I could send to summon, so that was his. But I do cancel his Kobold, which is actually very good for me, so now he's not collecting that extra resources. We're going to drop Cairne right here, mainly because I see him coming with a big Dragon King in the background, and I don't really want to have to deal with that. That's why I spawned my troll. Hopefully I can get, oh no, he has a Flame Naga. That is one of the most terrifying units in my personal opinion. Thankfully, Cairne does AoE, mass AoE, and we were able to eliminate those units like it was nothing. So the Tauren and the Dragon are going to walk down the left-hand side. Hopefully they're going to be enough to literally take out that turret. I doubt it because I'm expecting my enemy here, I was about to say ally, my enemy, to summon some units to kind of counter that. But we're coming to take this chest as fast as possible with my little kobold buddy collecting both the mines, because you saw me switch the arrow. Interesting. Actually, he sent a massive force. That is a very big force. I did not expect him to have those alliance soldiers with him as well. That is a very interesting pick, to say the least. I think I've said that enough right there, but we're going to summon our ogre to backline our tauren here, or our chieftain, mainly because of the AoE that the ogre does. It should eliminate the griffin first and then eliminate those warriors. Sadly, however, he's actually doing way more damage than I was expecting him to do, but I do get... Oh no, those skeletons. Such a smart play on his part. We do a little damage to them right there. So the tauren should be able to take them out, especially with his charge. Nothing really to worry about, but that fire is tough. Now the chests in the middle are spawning, so we're gonna wait just a little bit. I don't know, whatever, it's taking too long. So we're just gonna summon our little quillboar there so he can collect that second chest. And hopefully when the other chest spawns, like right now, we're gonna send somebody down there in a bit to collect it. But we need to figure out what's going on the map before we make a decision. So he does have one Dragon King, which is his commander, coming down and backed up by a Dark Spirit Troll. So we're gonna see the Tauren Warrior. I really want that secondary turret. Now the good thing is we've done some damage to his main base. We're ticking him away every so often. So this could either be a very slow win, which is interesting because that's how it felt in the last game, and it feels really weird when I'm expecting faster wins. I don't even know how long this is. 2 minutes now? 1 minute? It feels so long. We do eliminate that griffin, which works out. Oh wait, he had the Dark Spirit Troll. I was about to say he would have been able to eliminate that without contention, mainly because, you know, there were no air units that he had that could hit the air units, but I was completely wrong. He took my tower and I took his tower. I don't know if that's an equal trade right there, but we're going to see what happens. I need to defend this. I do have these guys going towards the enemy base, and that should be enough to eliminate them, but I really need to defend this. So I'm waiting for them to get closer so the turret can help out my unit and not have to worry. Right here, he's going to tank. Drop. Oh no, he dropped skeletons as well. I don't know. We're going to place it right here on the edge, maybe. I don't know. We're going to put in the wolf here to charge up, and then we're going to place him there because we need a little tank, and then we did clear it. I actually feel good that we cleared that. I wasn't sure we could have, but we were able to. Now, the reason I didn't summon the ogre was because I feel like if the ogre got one shot, that was 5 resources gone, and that would have been terrible. At least this way, I was able to supplement some of the damage my turret took by placing multiple units. Now, time's running out. We're almost going into overtime. He collected the chest, which obviously isn't working in my favor right now. But we did send a Tauren up top, and it seems like the Tauren is doing a little bit of damage there. Now, we need to clear out this bot lane. Thankfully, that Flame Naga got eliminated by my dragon. They have nothing to really hit my unit in the sky, so they got cleared out. And that one Quillboar, the MVP right here, we're going to take back my turret. I'm not dealing with this. We are taking it back right now. He should be struggling for resources, and he does collect the chest. So we're going to place the Tauren again, and he's summoning again units. Because of that chest, he got a little extra gold, but I'm eliminating them as fast as possible with my dragons. Man, these dragons are MVP this game. Them and the Quillboar, and I think we won this game right here. Come on, one more hit, buddy. One more hit, and that should be game over, or I just got to defend the health of my tower at this level. Let's see what's going to happen in 16 seconds. Come on. He does clear it out. I'm going to send in another Tauren warrior, just waiting for them to come a little forward. Oh, and he just burns to the ground, giving us the victory right there. I'll take it. That victory is not scuff. It is worth every second, since that was a really long game. What is the longest game you have had? Obviously, what I feel about this build is that I'm probably going to need talents for units, and I'm also feeling like there are some adjustments I can do. What do you use for Cairne personally? Mainly because these games are long. It's really interesting and intense, but at the same time, I just feel like it's not optimized enough. I'm not sure if I should keep the wolf. I'm not sure if I should keep the ogre, or what I should really change out right now. I personally like the dragon, to be honest with you. I was doing dungeons and I used it to get that flying bonus for my team. So with that being said, I just really like flying units for certain build. Like Ren Blackhand is a very interesting build. Thankfully, my turn is actually doing more damage than I was expecting him to even do to the enemy base. He even made it. Those ghouls are also very interesting characters. I don't really like them that much, but I just think they're very interesting. I can't wait to see what else they're going to add or what units they're going to change in the future. I'm also super excited to see the next map. We do get that turret, which is actually really great. I was not expecting to get that turret so easily. But then again, he did summon a mass set of units down the right-hand side and the middle. So, you know, me defending that also helped my units not have to worry about anything. Those eggs, man, those eggs are super annoying with those whelps. It just like feels like facing Onyxia all over again. Could you imagine though, if we could summon a massive raid boss like that in the game? That would be pretty dope. I really wonder what's going to come for the future of this game. I can see this game doing so well, and it's making me super happy that it came out. I've been addicted to it. I'll be very honest with you. It's the first Warcraft game I've actually felt addicted to in so many years. Okay, so Cairne's going to get taken out right there. I don't think he's enough to take down Ren Blackhand, but the dragon's coming in and it could change the tide, and it is right here. Come on, one more hit right there, perfect, and we collect that chest, which is great. Now my Tauren and my beautiful Wolf and Dark Spirit Troll should be able to eliminate that squad. Now let's go in straight for, oh, he has a giant. Why do they all have giants? And they place them at such random times that I'm like, okay, I think I got the unit composition down. And when they summon the giant, I'm like, okay, now I have a little more to deal with. But at the same time, thankfully, I have the dragon and he's doing a lot of damage. And that Tauren warrior has to be the MVP for this game. And in certain moments, he does so many unexpected moves that I'm like, wow, okay then. Oh, what an interesting choice as well, that poison guy. I don't really know his name, the kind of undead that just chucks the pumpkins that poisons everybody. Now, his health is chunking down a little bit, which is really nice. I do got to collect those chests in the middle. So we're going to probably drop down Cairne because it just makes more sense. He's tanky enough. And how are we going to eliminate that bat? That is something we need gone as fast as possible. I'm summoning my wolf here mainly to just act as, you know, cannon fodder. I don't want to have to take damage on my cannon because it seems like he's targeting my secondary turret, and he hasn't even tried to take back his turret because I'm not really summoning anything there yet. And the main reason for that is simple. He keeps sending things down the middle and the right hand lane. I gotta defend those. So we're sending our kobold up here. My kobold should be able to get those resources. I don't really have to worry about my enemy doing anything out of the ordinary. My Tauren warrior should be able to do enough damage on that part where I don't even have to worry about it. He should clear it out, no problem. He's such a tough boy. Now, I think this is going to be my last game because I feel like I've been in this match for ages. I don't even think I did a lot of matches today. It felt like I did one, but in reality, I think I did 3 total with Cairne, and I will say he's not the best character for me, or not the character I love the most. So we're going into overtime, but we do have a little group here, and those Dark Spear Trolls are just chucking those spears and doing a lot of damage right now. I probably should have summoned Cairne on the turret that was right there. It probably would have been smarter, but it's okay. We're summoning the Tauren warrior who's going to charge in and do some instant damage with the wolf right here, and they're tanky enough. Look at that. I think this is a nice 3-man squad, adding in the quill board just to, you know, get some insult to injury. I think this should be it right here. GG. Let me know your Cairne build in the comment section below.